This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hey, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. Coming to you tonight live from Munoz Gymnasium on the campus of Holbrook High School in Holbrook, Arizona, just off Route 66 as the American Leadership Academy West Foothills Guardians travel up to face the Holbrook Roadrunners. Coach Perkins and his squad getting ready to host this Guardian team in this playoff matchup. So as we go forward, we got to get started with our Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get you back in the game. And Coach Perkins told me he is dressing tendonite. He is down quite a bit. He is missing the likes of Atakai, Mann, Bahi, and Natoni. And as for Coach Kara Hill and her Guardians, she's healthy and rearing to go. They are excited for this opportunity to come up. We'd like to thank all you Guardian fans tuning into our broadcast tonight, watching your girls play. We'll do our best to give them the press that they deserve for all their hard work this year, as well as you local faithful and your Holbrook Roadrunners. As we do have an update, it's a slow update from over in Snowflake, and right now the Snowflake Lobos up 30-21 at halftime. So that is your Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. And we're going to go for our Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith anytime you're knocked out of your car or need a key made any day of the week, any night of the week, basically anytime. Call Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. We're going to go ahead and take a break as they play the national anthem here. We're going to come back and give you the anthem and the lineups and our Ace Hardware pregame. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Great rendition of the national anthem there, sung by one of the fine students at Holbrook High School. Welcome back to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com. As we get set for the starting lineups, we continue with our Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith. Anytime you're locked out of your car, just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any night of the week, basically anytime. Ace Hardware, Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo. As we turn it over, our public address announcer will come back with our keys to the game and get ready for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. But as we go through the typical announcements here before we break to our PA announcer is Coach Perkins says fundamental basketball, dribbling, passing, shooting. He is a little bit concerned about the size, so we're going to see if the ALA West Foothills Guardians can use that size advantage to get inside and do some good. So Ace Hardware keys the game or fundamental basketball on Holbrook, trying to work around the height of the ALA squad. And we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer for the starting lineup. So we have McFarland, Cerny, Zerby, Hernandez, and Oler starting for the ALA West Foothills Guardians. I'm not sure how we're going to say that, but we might just say Guardian ball and skip the ALA West Foothills. And here's your lineup for the Holbrook Roadrunners. And the familiar ball carrier, the do everything for the Roadrunners, Channing Harrington comes out. And Channing Harrington wearing number 10, the sophomore. Fantastic job for the Roadrunners. Getting a start tonight is number 12, Sammy Thomas, the junior for the Roadrunners. Maya Francisco wearing number 20. Great job last time we saw them here against the Alchese Falcons. And here is Urenga. Urenga, fantastic ball player for the Holbrook Roadrunners as well, the junior. And Bailey Williams. And folks that are listening from ALA West Foothills, it's going to take me a little bit of time to familiarize myself with the girls roster, so pardon me if I just say numbers and try to get it back in. As folks, we get set for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off when it comes time to tip off your college education. Tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College, now offering bachelor's degrees in business and education. Northland Pioneer College, as the Roadrunners have broke their huddle and given some high fives to Coach Perkins. Those of us who have been around high school basketball in the area know Coach Perkins and know the type of job he does with these Roadrunners, a man who has perfected his craft and been at it a lot of years. As we're going to have Urenga jump center against Oler. I'm guessing it's Oler, not Oler, but we're going to go Oler right now. As the jump goes up, and referee Quinn Ashton says, no, we got to go back and do that again. The ball went a little errant as the ball goes up now, and we're good as Williams controls it. Now back to Harrington. Harrington with the ball. Harrington's going to be picked up by Cerny. Harrington now goes to her right. A little bit of an open lane, but she backs off. Harrington over. Now it's stolen by ALA West Foothills. That's going to be number 3, McFarland. Over now to, that is number 13, Lila Hernandez. 2 points for the Guardians. As Thomas gets it over to Harrington. Harrington's going to cross it over the time strike. Harrington guarded by Cerny. Harrington to her left. Now she backs it way out. Now she goes to the left side. She has a little bit of an open lane. No, we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a foul. That's going to be our first foul of the ball game. As they're going to call that, I believe that was number 13, Hernandez. First personal, first team. Roadrunner ball. Harrington to inbound. Harrington into Urenga. Urenga puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound is by Cerny. Cerny now picks up her dribble, sends it back to Zerby. Zerby brings it across the time stripe. And we see already how the size is a bit of a mismatch as the ball goes out, and that is Addie McFarland for 2 points, 4-0 early lead for the Guardians. Harrington with the ball. Harrington brings it up the court. She's picked up by Cerny. Now Harrington dribbles past Cerny, but loses the ball. It's going to dribble us out of bounds, and they're going to say it went out on Oler. Harrington to inbound. Harrington to, I believe that's Thomas, number 20. That's going to be the first points of the game for the Roadrunners. Guardians with the ball, Oler. Oler now to Zerby. Inside to Oler, up and in, good. Chloe Oler, the junior for the Guardians. 6-2 lead, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left as Harrington brings the ball forward for the Roadrunners. The Roadrunners wearing their white with the red trim. The Guardians wearing their navy blue with red trim. As Harrington puts it up at a three-point range, that's going to be no good. It is, however, going to be saved by Williams Williams puts it through the legs of one of the Guardians on the save. It's going to go back. Ball's going to end up in the hands of Urenga. Urenga's going to put it up. It's going to be no good, however. She's going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot a couple. Angelica Urenga. 6-2, 6 minutes and 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looking for any kind of updates anyone might have from the Snowflake and Page game, as Snowflake was up, but that was a long time ago. As the last update we had is Urenga's first free throw is good. That is 6-3 now. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left. So anybody who has that update on that Snowflake game is Urenga sinks her second one. 6-4, Guardians on top. As Hernandez is going to bring the ball down. Hernandez now goes to her left. Picked up by Thomas. Sends it over now to Cerny. As Zerby with the ball. Zerby close in to Aller. Aller no good. Harrington with the rebound. Harrington trying to push it for the Roadrunners. As Harrington goes. Harrington's picked up this time by Hernandez. Harrington spins. She looks to drive. She puts a floater in that's going to be no good. Rebound is Aller. Aller now to Zerby. Zerby forward now to Aller again. No, excuse me, that's Hernandez. Hernandez drives, going to put up. That's going to be good. Lila Hernandez, 2 points for the Guardians. Harrington inbounds. Inbound is to Williams. Williams pushes it forward. Now to Francisco. Francisco drives the lane, puts it up. That's going to be good. And that is Maya Francisco, 2 points for the Runners. As here come the Guardians now. Guardians as Hernandez is going to bring up the ball, crosses it over the middle. Hernandez goes over to the far side now, off to Aller. Aller tries to drive the baseline. That's going to be no good, and it's going to go off. That's going to go off Harrington. And it looked like it might have gone off on one of the Guardians at the end, but our replay shows no. As now it stays with the Guardians as Cerny's going to inbound. Cerny, way over court top pass to McFarland. McFarland looks left, looks right, back now to Cerny. Cerny now to Zerby. Zerby to her right. We're going to get offensive foul, and I believe they're going to call that on Aller. And they are. They're going to whistle Chloe Aller with her first personal. That's going to be the third team. As the ball is missed by Urenga, it's going to be rebounded by Harrington. However, they're going to call that on 22. They're going to call that on Urenga. That's going to be her first personal, first team. Now to Prince. Prince in the ball game. Prince sends it over to Zerby. Zerby back now to Cerny. Cerny floater right under the free throw. That's going to be good. As we're seeing real quick that this Guardian team is very good shooting. As we obviously haven't had a chance to cover them this year. As they reside, I believe, in Levine. I should have looked that up a little bit closer. And ball's going to go out of bounds. Harrington's going to have it knocked out of bounds for the Runners, but it's going to stay and belong. As here's Harrington to inbound. Harrington over forward now to Williams. Williams kisses it off the glass and puts it in for two. Bailey Williams, 10-8, 4 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hernandez with the ball. Hernandez gets a trap. That's going to go to the Roadrunners. It's going to go now to Harrington. Harrington left side, left hand. That's going to be good. Channing Harrington, 2 points, 10-10. As we're just under halfway through this first quarter. As now we get a whistle, we get a foul, and they're going to call that on Harrington. That's going to be her first personal. That's going to be the second team foul of the quarter. It's going to be Guardian ball over on the far side. Our officials for tonight's game, Quinn Ashton, Mary Freddy, and Gishi Arvizo. And I got to say, folks, they sent us a great crew tonight to do this game. Very good at their craft, work very hard at what they do, and very happy to have these three individuals doing this game. As over on the far side, Hernandez goes in. Hernandez is going to miss. It's going to be rebounded by Williams. Williams now to Harrington. Harrington over on the far side. Now Harrington pushes it forward to Thomas. Thomas is going to miss it. Thomas is going to miss it. That's going to be no good. And it's going to go to ALA West Foothills. And Zerby is going to lose it out of bounds over on the far side in front of the Holbrook crowd. That's going to go out of bounds. And now They're saying it went out on Zerby, and it's going to go back to the Holbrook Roadrunners. Harrington inbound, tied 10-10, 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Francisco with the ball, back to Harrington. Harrington's going to be picked up by Cerny. Inside now to, I believe that was Williams. It's going to be no good. Rebound, Guardians. Cerny with the ball. Cerny over now to Zerby. Zerby calling a play, commanding the troops. Zerby now pushes it inside. That's going to be to number 10, Prince. We're going to whistle. We're going to get a foul as they're going to call a reach-in foul, and that's going to be on number 20. Number 20, Maya Francisco's her first personal. I believe that is the third team, 10-10. 2 minutes and 52 seconds left here in this quarter. Cerny to inbound. Cerny over the top to Prince. Prince puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Cerny as it's tipped by her teammate. Cerny's going to wheel that back in. Now Cerny's going to put it up. It's going to be no good. However, she is going to be fouled. They're going to call the foul on Thomas. That is their first personal, fourth team. And that's going to put Cerny at the line to shoot a couple for the Guardians. As we're going to get no whistle. And we got a lane violation. They're going to call the lane violation on Hernandez, saying step too far forward. And I believe in my interpretation of rules, that is absolutely correct. So the first one is no good. The second one is no good. Rebound Williams of the Runners to Harrington. Harrington brings the ball across the time stripe. Over far pass to Francisco. Don't let Francisco get hot behind that three-point arc as she now spins, moves it in. She goes up and in. It's going to be no good as they're going to call that a block. As Zerby brings it forward. Zerby right now to the free throw line. Pushes it inside to Prince. Prince is going to be fouled as she goes up. And we're going to get that foul on. That's going to be on Williams. That is their first personal. That is the fifth team. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. 10-10. Prince at the line to shoot two. Prince's first free throw is no good. Kettlety checking in, as well as Blunden, A.J. Blunden, the senior for the Guardians. She will replace Hernandez, giving her a quick break. Now, one thing is, I don't know if it's going to be a factor, but it's always a point to look at as Prince's second free throw is good. Is when teams come up from the Valley or Tucson to this altitude, I know it's only about 5,500 feet here, but it is definitely higher than they're used to, and the oxygen is limited, as we saw that the other night with Snowflake playing host to Push Ridge, as we get bang, bang, run around, miss off the basket, goes out of bounds, and we're going to get a foul. I hope you caught all that, because I kind of did. As now it's going to be Roadrunner ball. No, they're going to call that on number 12, and they're calling that they're obviously not calling that a player control foul, because that is the fifth foul. So we're going to shoot two, as they're going to call that on Thomas. That's going to be second personal. That's going to be the sixth team. It's 11-10 in favor of the Guardians, as now we have Cerny going to the line to shoot a couple. Snowflake 52, page 35, entering or in the fourth quarter. We appreciate you giving us those updates, and hope that when you're done with that game, you might flip over here to watch a little bit of this one, as Cerny's next one is no good, 1 for 2, as the rebound is to the Guardians. Zerby with the ball. Zerby now methodically goes to her right, now backs up to the 28-foot line. Now sends it over to Cerny. Cerny now tries to drive. It's going to be lost, but it's going to get back in by Prince, and Prince puts it up. It's going to be no good. Rebound, McFarland comes out of nowhere and grabs that rebound. Now McFarland kicks it out to Zerby. Zerby now to her left, and Harrington's going to knock it away and get the steal. Channing Harrington for the Roadrunners. Harrington now goes to her left, over in the corner to Sosi, to Francisco. Francisco to her right. Now to Sosi again, back to Harrington, 17 on the shot clock. As Harrington goes left, right, we're going to get a whistle and we're going to get a push. That's going to be the fourth team foul on the Guardians, so still not shooting. And they're going to call that on Blunden, number 1, the senior, A.J. Blunden. Harrington to inbound for the Runners. Harrington in the corner, I believe that's Thomas. No, that is Francisco. Comfort Fit Dentures, 3-point shot, and that ties the ball game. 12-12, minute 13 left. Blunden brings it forward. Blunden now goes to her left. Blunden over now to McFarland. McFarland back to Blunden. Blunden now to her left again. Blunden looks for Prince. Prince at the free throw line. Prince now dishes it off to Cerny. Back over to Zerby. Zerby directing traffic with 9 on the shot clock. Zerby left, right. Now Zerby pushes it in to Cerny. It goes up and it is no good. We're going to whistle. We're going to get a hold, and that's going to go against ALA West. They're going to call that on Cerny. That is her first personal. That is the 5th team, so that's going to put Sosi at the line to shoot 2. As Sosi looks at it, and the first free throw's up, it is no good. As Uranga and Williams check back into the ball game, as it looks like Sosi's going to be for the shooter. Sosi's next free throw is good. That's going to give the Holbrook Roadrunners a 1-point lead. Now we have Blunden with the ball. Blunden over to Zerby. Zerby picked up by the Roadrunners. Now over to McFarland. McFarland, left, right. Now we're going to get a 5-second call, and that's going to go back to the Roadrunners up 13-12. Ball is inbounded to Cascoli. Cascoli back to Williams. Williams, 13 on the clock, goes in. Whistle out of bounds, 13-12. Roadrunners on top, 8 seconds left in the quarter. 13-12, Roadrunners on top. As we get a Comfort Fit Dentures 3-pointer. As Bailey Williams puts that one down as we go to the end of the quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a break, folks. It's a Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
Welcome back to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. As we get set for the second quarter, actually the second quarter has begun as Blunden gets called with the backcourt, but that's going to be time for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off to the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College, now offering bachelor's degrees in business education. As ALA takes a quick timeout, we're going to go ahead and take it to this Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane, That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com as we come to you live from the campus of Holbrook High School, Munoz Gymnasium, Budenholzer Court. As Holbrook almost gets a backcourt there as they bring it into Kescoli, but nonetheless, now to Williams. Williams goes to her right, inside to Uranga. Uranga posting up, now back out to Williams. Williams now drives, puts about a 16-foot jumper in. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Aller of the Guardians. Aller forward now to Blunden. Blunden slows it up. Was kind of looking for Aller. She gets trapped. Now the ball is knocked away. However, Zerby is going to get back. She's going to get a fresh 10 seconds to get that ball across. She's picked up by Williams. Zerby left to right, up 17-12 runners. Inside to Cerny. Cerny puts it up and in. No good as a wide open shot goes right off the rim to the side. Unfortunate for Cerny with that miss. Now here come the Roadrunners as as Kescoli throws it forward. It's intercepted, and that's Aller with the ball to Zerby. Zerby now at the top of the court. Inside to Aller. Aller drives, and she's going to lose that out of bounds, and they're going to say, no. It goes off one of the feet of the Roadrunners, and it's going to belong to the Guardians as Channing Harrington, the sophomore, checks in for Kescoli for the Holbrook Roadrunners. Coach Perkins and his squad as Guardians ball, Cerny to inbound. Cerny looking now to Aller. Aller puts it up and in traffic. That's Chloe Aller. (17-14) Roadrunners on top. Harrington brings it back for the Roadrunners. Now she goes left to right. She falls, almost travels with it inside to Uranga. Uranga puts it up off the glass. That's going to be no good. Rebound is by Cerny. Cerny now slows it down. Cerny brings it around the other side. Now takes it over to the far side. Cerny headed for Aller. No good, and they're going to say nobody touched it. That goes out of bounds. And that's going to bring Francisco in the ball game as we have Aller, Zerby, Blunden, Cerny, and who's that last one there? That's number 13. That's Hernandez. I apologize for that. Holbrook ball, Thomas to inbound as the Guardians are putting on some full court pressure to Harrington. Harrington's going to be picked up by Blunden. Harrington dribbles behind. Now Brian brings it over the time stripe, still guarded by Blunden. Over on the far side now to Francisco. Francisco to Williams. Williams almost loses it but gathers it back in. Now Williams posts up the key. She puts up a left-handed shot. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Aller. Aller tries to drive it forward. Now Aller to Hernandez. Hernandez left. Now Hernandez loses it out of bounds. We're going to get a whistle and they're going to say it stays with the Guardians. As McFarland checks back in for Lila Hernandez. Cerny to inbound. 17-14, 6 minutes left, second quarter. Inbound to Aller. Aller puts it up, it's going to slide over, and Williams is going to take it. No points as the Guardians come away empty-handed as Williams brings it down. Williams now behind her back. Williams drives to the middle of the lane. She's at the free throw line. Now she scoops it inside to Francisco. Francisco, spin move! Maya Francisco puts it up and in for the Runners. Fantastic play by Maya Francisco. As it's intercepted again by the Runners as Thomas blocks it, now gives it back to Williams. Williams bringing it down the court now. Williams now sends it to Harrington. Harrington to her right, guarded by Blunden. Harrington goes to put up and in, it's going to be no good. However, we're going to whistle, we're going to foul, and they're going to say, she didn't even get a chance to shoot that, we're going to go out of bounds. That's going to be a foul on number 1, Blunden. That is second personal. That is the first team of the quarter for either team. 19-14, 5 minutes 27, 5 minutes 20 seconds left, second quarter. Inbounds to Harrington. Harrington tries to put off the glass. Gonna be no good. It's gonna be bounced around, kicked around, but Cerny ends up with it. McFarland ends up with it, and now gives it to Cerny. Cerny over to the right. Cerny on the far side. It's gonna be knocked out of bounds. It's gonna, no, they're gonna say it went off Cerny's knee. As I'm not sure, if we look at that again, is Cerny kind of gave up on it, and I don't know if that was fatigue or if she thought it was knocked out by one of the runners. Nonetheless, Harrington with the ball. Harrington guarded by Hernandez. Hernandez back in the game as Hernandez is going to be whistled for a foul, and that's going to be her second personal. Hernandez, the freshman for ALA West Foothills, the Guardians. Harrington to inbound. Harrington finds Williams. Williams now goes to her left. Over on the far side, inside to Francisco. Knocked away, but getting back to Williams. Williams drives, puts it up, kisses it off the glass. It's going to be no good. Rebound, Aller. Forward to Zerby. Zerby now to her left to right. She loses it at the free throw line. And she loses it at the free throw line. Thomas is going to get it. Thomas is going to bring it back around. Now she's going to send it to Harrington. Harrington's going to send it over to Williams. Williams almost thought about a three. Now she brings it out to Thomas, number 12. No good. Rebound, Aller. Over to Zerby. Zerby brings it over the time stripe. Zerby working off the screen. Now inside to Hernandez. No good. Harrington. Williams with the rebound. Forward to Harrington. Harrington, Francisco hits off Francisco's back. Now it's going to be Harrington. Puts up a long-range three-pointer. It's going to be no good. Urenga attempts the rebound. It goes off her foot and ends up back with Harrington. Harrington drives, scoops it up. It's no good. Rebound, Zerby. Zerby and Urenga tie up. And they're going to call Urenga with a foul, and that's going to be Urenga's second personal, first team. And Cadelti is checking in for the Roadrunners.
What did I miss? Did I get the wrong person?
Guardians ball. Hernandez bringing it down. Hernandez at the 28-foot line now goes over to her right. Inside to Aller. Aller puts up about an 8-foot jumper. That's going to be no good as ALA gets it back. Cerny with the rebound. Cerny now to Hernandez. No good. Hernandez, three-point range. Williams with the rebound. Williams now to Harrington. Harrington being guarded very closely by Cerny, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Cerny. And I'm not sure with the way it's going. We're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk106.7.com.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down.
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk106.7.com as the Holbrook Roadrunners control the inbound as Harrington to inbound. Harrington to Thomas, back to Harrington. Harrington now brings it over to the middle of the key. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. 19-14. Roadrunners on top as it goes to Williams. 3-point, no good. Rebound, Zerby. Zerby pushing it forward for her squad. Bounces it inside to Aller. Aller, spin move, puts it up. No good. Bounces up front of the rim. Harrington with the rebound for the Roadrunners. Harrington forward to Francisco. Francisco has it knocked out of her hands by Aller. It goes out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Roadrunners, but great defense as you watch the replay there by Aller as Chloe Aller knocks that clean out of the hands. Great job on defense as ALA doing pretty much everything to keep right in the game with these Roadrunners. Ball's inbounded to Williams. Williams goes left side, left hand. She puts it up and in. 21-14, 2 minutes and 43 seconds left here as we have a final from Snowflake as the Lobos move on in the copper by the score of 59-44 over the Page Sand Devils. And Williams down. Williams puts it back up in. Another 2 points for Williams. And as Coach Brogan's squad looks forward, they are in the driver's seat for the championship, but I look that they may rematch with a very good Tuba City team. As we are in the play-in game of the 3A bracket here, ALA West Foothills against Holbrook. Holbrook up 23-14 as Zerby has the ball and then loses it. Now Harrington bringing it up the court for the Roadrunners. Harrington over to Williams. Williams, three-pointer, no good. Williams saves it to one of her teammates, saves it to Cadalti. Now inside. No good. And that is number 20. That is Francisco off the mark. Now Hernandez with it for the Guardians. Hernandez puts up. It's going to be no good. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a foul. They're going to call that on Francisco. And Lila Hernandez, the freshman, is going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot 2. Lila Hernandez. First free throw is no good. .23-14, minute 38 left. Hernandez at the line for the Guardians. Hernandez's next free throw's up. It is no good. Rebound. McFarland. McFarland puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound. Francisco. Francisco to Harrington. Harrington over on the far side. Now she's going to be picked up by Hernandez. Harrington looks to drive, puts out about a 9-foot jumper, and that's going to be a jump ball as it wedges in the basket. And somebody's going to have to jump up there and get that ball. Oh, we're just going to throw it up. I was hoping head referee tonight, Quinn Ashton, was going to pop up and grab that ball, but nonetheless, we didn't get to see that. The alternating possession favors Holbrook, so it will be Holbrook ball. Harrington to inbound, Harrington to Williams. Williams, 9-foot jumper, no good. Rebound number 12, that is Zerby. Zerby now has the ball. Zerby way forward pass to McFarland. McFarland puts it up, that's going to be no good. And the baskets have gone silent for the Guardians here midway through the second quarter as they put up 2 points this quarter, now down 23-14. 9-point deficit, still hanging right in this ball game though. Over now to Harrington. Harrington puts up a 3-point shot. Comfort Fit Dentures, 3-point shot. And I've said this many, many times before, folks. If you are a visitor to this gym, you do not want to let the Roadrunners get hot from behind that arc. Inside now to Prince. Excuse me. Is that number? That was 24. No, that's Otley. As that's put up and in, that's going to be good. Roadrunners back with the ball. Harrington inbound, 26-16, 10-point lead. As we put up 3-point shot by Harrington, no good. Francisco with the rebound. Francisco, 16-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Zerby. Down 10, looking to cut the lead before we go to half. Zerby left right now. Zerby pushes it in. And that's Otley, number 24. Now back out to McFarland. McFarland puts it up and in, chipping into the Roadrunner lead. As Harrington looks to bring it in, but no, we're going to go to halftime with the score, the Holbrook Roadrunners 28 and the ALA West Foothills Guardians 18. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball, but don't go anywhere. Come back for the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
This is iTalk 106.7's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Welcome, folks, to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com as we go to halftime, where the Holbrook Roadrunners are up 26-18 on the ALA West Foothills Guardians. Before we go to our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show, I'd like to run down and thank our sponsors, Sholo Ford, Ace Hardware, Honda Ski and Outdoor, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Allegra of Sholo, and Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. So we go to our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing, you go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor store south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before you get to the Honda Casino. As we have this 26-18 lead, and as far as the game has gone, if you were watching the beginning of the game, the first 4 minutes, you would have thought there was no way that Holbrook was going to have an 8-point lead on this Guardian team, as they did come out, and the Guardians did very well, and they scored a very quick 8 points, and then Holbrook just kind of methodically called back and got in the lead at the end of the first quarter, is putting up 17 in the first quarter to the Guardians 12, so a tale of, well, let's just basically say a quarter and a half. But I look for the Guardians to still try to utilize that size, as I'm impressed with how many of their team handles the ball and brings it forward and what they set up. They're going to have to rely on the play of Chloe Aller. I'm pretty sure it's Aller. Any of you Guardians fans, just say A-H-L-E-R or O-H-L-E-R so we know. But anyway, they got to look for the play, as well as Lila Hernandez has been playing very well. And also Abby Zerby has been bringing the ball up and working in and out. But the Guardians have been very aggressive on the boards, using that height advantage. However, the Roadrunners just using their team skills to create some turnovers and create some things happening. As well as the free throw battle goes, Holbrook shot 4, ALA shot 8, I believe. However, Holbrook has more points from the free throw line than ALA West. So as we go forward, got to make your free throws, got to not turn over the ball, got to score more points than the other team. As we did get a final from Snowflake, as the Snowflake Lobos win 59-44 and move on in the Copper. And looking for other things tomorrow, most likely we will be in Winslow, where the Alchese Falcons are going to travel up to play the Winslow Bulldogs. We are excited about the atmosphere in Petronovich Gymnasium in Winslow that it's going to bring. It's going to be a good one. I predict a packed house, and Coach Jerron Jordan and Coach Kyle Goklish always have their teams ready to play as we look forward to this tournament. As we look forward, and I just had a chance to talk to Coach Delmar Johnson of the Holbrook Roadrunner boys team, and they unfortunately lost last night in the Copper to the Santan Charter, Roadrunners. So the Roadrunners went and played the Roadrunners. It's kind of like interesting. So the Roadrunners played the Roadrunners. As they did lose to the Roadrunners, the Santan Charter Roadrunners. And I asked Coach Delmar Johnson where he feels they're going to fit in. He says no clue. He has no idea. He says, I know we're going to have a home game, but one of the things he mentioned is there is a possibility if Snowflake wins, they could actually see the Lobos here in Munoz Gym Budenholzer Court next week, and that would be huge for them to get the home court advantage and also a chance to redeem a loss to the Lobos earlier in the year. As we look forward to the second half, folks, the Guardians only down 8 to the Roadrunners. I do give a little bit of advantage to the Roadrunners because they are playing in their friendly confines. As you look around, they got their crowd behind them, and we're going to see what happens, folks. We're going to go ahead and conclude our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260. Just before you get to the Honda Casino, we'll come back and give you second half action. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back to second half action. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com. As the ball goes into Zerby, and Zerby's going to get called, and they're going to call it a jump ball, and that's going to belong to Holbrook right after the Guardians inbound the ball. However, before we go to anything else, we got to get set for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College, now offering bachelor's degrees in business and education. Northland Pioneer College, as the Guardians inbound the ball, and right after they inbound it, as here is a steal by the Guardians. Cerny with the ball. Cerny left, right, back over to Hernandez. Hernandez backs up over the arc. Back to Zerby. As they inbounded the ball, they came down. Zerby got tied up in a jump ball, so almost about 3 seconds after they brought in the ball, they lost the alternating possession. It went back to the Roadrunners. The Roadrunners go down, come out empty-handed, and now it is ALA Foothills ball. Hernandez with it. Hernandez down the baseline. Now Hernandez kicks it out to... That is number 3, and that is McFarland. As the ball goes out of bounds, it's going to stay and belong to the Guardians. McFarland to inbound. No, Cerny to inbound. Now to Hernandez. Hernandez, three-point shot, no good. As it goes out of bounds, it's going to belong to the Roadrunners. Roadrunner ball, 26-18. 7 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ball is inbounded back to Harrington. Harrington now brings it over the time stripe. Harrington now brings it over to her left. Guarded closely by Cerny. Now to Uranga. Uranga now to left. To Williams. Williams, three-point shot. Comfort Fit Dentures. Three-point shot. Bailey Williams. 29-18. Roadrunners up 11 as Zerby gets the ball. Zerby loses it. Now it's in the hands of the Roadrunners. Now to Harrington. Harrington forward now to Williams. Williams puts up another three. Comfort Fit Dentures. Three-point shot. And we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to take it as well to Shola Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back, Shola Forge's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com as we go into, with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left, Holbrook on top 32-18 over the Guardians from ALA West Foot. We'd like to welcome all of you watching on our YouTube broadcast. And it looks like we possibly have, as Williams goes in and puts it in for another 2 points, that's what I was just going to mention, is we have somebody, Craig Williams, watching from Dallas, Texas, as Aller goes in and puts one up for the Guardians, 34-20. As I'm sure watching this third quarter, and we're assuming a relative of number 44, thank you for watching and watching what that young lady has done the last couple minutes in this ball game. As Francisco gets the ball, now Williams has it over on the far side. Williams now to the left. Williams at the free throw line to Thomas. Thomas inside to Williams. Williams now spins. Looks, goes to the basket, now backs it out to Francisco. Francisco hits by Comfort Fit Dentures. Three-point shot, 37-20. ALA West Foothills with no answer to these Roadrunners right now as Hernandez brings the ball over on the near side. Hernandez into Aller, no good, out of bounds. As Holbrook, 11 points in this quarter, 5 minutes and 21 seconds left, up 37-20. And the ball currently, Harrington to inbound. Harrington to Williams, back to Harrington. Harrington pushing it forward as we go. Harrington now over on the far side, gives it off to Francisco. Francisco now to Williams. Williams back over to Harrington. Harrington brings the ball to the top of the arc, dribbles in, brings it back out. Now over to Uranga. Uranga drives now to Williams. Williams now spins, looks to drive. Now she kicks it back out to Uranga. Uranga to her left. Over to Francisco. Francisco, three-point shot. That one will not go. Rebound McFarland. McFarland back to Zerby. Zerby brings the ball up. Now Zerby's going to be picked up by Francisco to her right. Now to Aller. Aller puts it up and in. It's going to go up and no good. However, number 4, McClanahan gets the ball as it goes back up and in. As it looks like Natalie Cerny puts that ball up and in. Roadrunner ball, 37-22, Roadrunners on top. Uranga's going to get her chance at shooting. A Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot as 40-22. And I'm going to say it again. I know you get tired of hearing me. It's broken record mode. When Holbrook gets hot in this gym, I've seen it for 20 years now. They are hard to stop from beyond the arc. The momentum, everything that they gain as Zerbe tries to throw it off Francisco and just kind of throws it away. And the ball goes back to the Roadrunners, up 40-22, 18-point lead. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in this quarter. Now the ball is given to number 12, Thomas. Thomas back out to Harrington. Harrington to her left. Harrington now drives the lane. Harrington puts it up. That's going to short roll and dump right in. As stay tuned after the game, folks. We do have our Deemer's Glass Men of the game, followed by hopefully an interview for our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Intent player of the game as Zerbe goes. She throws it in the middle of the key. It's there. Williams picks it off. Now Williams puts up a comfort fit Dencher. 3-point shot. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 points as the Roadrunners with a commanding 45-22 lead on the ALA West Foothills Guardians. As Zerbe with the ball. Zerbe now to Aller. Aller now pushes it inside to McFarland. McFarland, easy bucket. Up and in. Addie McFarland, 2 points for the Guardians. Williams with the ball, inbounded from Harrington. Williams now controlling the ball. She brings it up slowly. Now she crosses it over. She comes to her left, guarded, and we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a foul. Guarded by McFarland. We're going to whistle. We're going to get a foul. Excuse me. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it to the Shola Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College, your journey starts here.
Welcome back, Shola Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com as Holbrook has a commanding 45-24 lead with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left here in the third quarter as the ball goes over the top and is grabbed in by Francisco. We're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get an offensive foul as they're going to call that on Angelica Urenga. That is her third personal. That is the first team, the first foul called this quarter. Hernandez inbounds to Blunden. Blunden now brings it over the time stripe. She's trapped immediately by the runners as now she throws it to McFarland. McFarland over to McClanahan. It's no good. Urenga with the rebound. Forward now to Harrington. Harrington drives, puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound is going to be Blunden. Blunden now loses it, but gathered in by McFarland. McFarland left, right. Now McFarland over. Tries to get it to Hernandez. It's tip, and it's going to go out of bounds on the runners and belong to the Guardians. With 2 minutes left, 45-24. The Roadrunners on top of the Guardians. Inbounded to Aller. Aller takes a bounce step, puts it up. It's going to be no good. She gets her own rebound. She goes up, puts it off the glass. It's going to be no good. And Harrington somehow reaches in and gets that ball. Now Harrington pushes it forward to Urenga. Urenga's going to go, and that's going to be an easy layup. And Angelica Urenga, 2 points, 47-24. Roadrunners on top. Blunden with the ball. Blunden into Aller. Aller over to McFarland. McFarland back to Blunden. Blunden at the top of the key now sends it inside to Otley. And they're going to try to get it back to Otley, but it's going to be no good. And here comes Harrington and the Roadrunners up 47-24, minute 22. Here goes Urenga to her right. Urenga puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound is number 4. Marley McClanahan, the senior for the Guardians, as McClanahan brings it forward. Now McClanahan is trapped in the middle. There's going to be a loose ball, and it's going to go, and we're going to get a jump ball. As Cascoli and McFarland both go for it, and I think also Ariel Begay mixes it up, as Sosi's going to check back in. And Harrington and Urenga are going to take a well-deserved rest. McClanahan to bring in the ball for the Guardians. McClanahan ball in. Ball is into McFarland. McFarland is trapped. Now McFarland dribbles out of the trap. She's over on the far side. Now she throws it into Hernandez. Easy 2 points, Lila Hernandez. Puts it up and in. 47-26. 54 seconds left. Now to Francisco. Inside to... That's Cadelti. Sorry about that. I wasn't familiar with who that was. Apologize to the Roadrunner faithful. As now McClanahan with the ball. McClanahan right to Blunden. Blunden now goes to her left, back to her right, brings it to the top of the key on the far side of the arc. Now over to Hernandez. Hernandez now puts up a three-point shot. That is a Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot. Lila Hernandez, 47-29. 18-point lead for the Roadrunners. 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. As Begay brings it now, Begay drives, now kicks it out to Cascoli. Cascoli over the top of the rim, no good on the three-point attempt. Hernandez with the rebound. Hernandez left, right. Now she's going to be guarded closely by Begay. Over now to Otley. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get the end of the quarter as we go to the end of the third quarter. The score, 47-29 in favor of the Holbrook Roadrunners. This is Shola Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
All right, folks, welcome back to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk 106.7 as the Holbrook Roadrunners will get the ball to start this fourth quarter. However, we got to get set for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off when it comes time to tip off your college education. Tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College, now offering bachelor's degrees in business and education. Northland Pioneer College, as the Roadrunners go back and forth, and then they throw it out of bounds. 47-29, Roadrunners on top. 7 minutes and 39 seconds left. Inbound is to Hernandez, back to Zerby. Zerby over to Aller. As Aller's going to get the ball stuffed by Uranga, and they're going to actually call Aller with the travel. So now we have Roadrunner ball, Harrington to inbound, up 47-29. Ball's inbounded to Williams. Back now to Harrington. Harrington with the ball to Williams, inside to number 12, Sammy Thomas. 2 points for the Runners, 49-29, 20-point lead. 7 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. As Zerby with the ball. Zerby tosses it over to McFarland. McFarland loses it, but we're going to get a foul. And they're going to whistle Thomas with her third personal. That's going to be the first foul of the quarter. Guardian ball. 49-29, Roadrunners on top of the Guardians. Inbound Cerny into Hernandez. Hernandez puts up a three. That's going to be no good. Rebound Zerby. Zerby puts it on the ground. Now she looks to go as she's going to be collapsed on by 4 Roadrunners, and they're going to get Zerby with a push-off. As the officials are going to come together, they are going to get an offensive foul. Well, no, what are we calling there? Okay, they called it a jump ball, so Zerby gets away with no foul. Good for them. Cerny with the ball. Cerny now to Hernandez. Hernandez puts up a three-point shot. That's going to be no good. Rebound Williams as Williams pushes, fights, and gets it away. She sends it to Harrington. Now Harrington brings up the ball, pushing it a little bit forward now to, that's Bain. To Williams, three-point shot. No good. As a few misses from three-point range, but not many for Williams. As after this game, the winner, and looking right now like the Roadrunners are in the driver's seat, the winner of this game goes into the regular 3A tournament, as this is a playoff game, but it's more of a play-in game. As Prince gets the ball, Prince sends it to Zerby. Zerby now tries the one-hand pass, and it's blocked. And it's blocked. It ends up in the hands of Williams. Williams now goes to right to the other side sends the ball over on a pass to Bain. Bain's going to drive with a wide open shot. That's going to be good. Jamie Bain. Hernandez with the ball for the Guardians, pushing it back up just as fast. Now she goes, drives, wide open shot, middle of the lane. That's going to be no good. She's going to get her own rebound. Kicks it out to McFarland. McFarland, that's going to be good for 2 points. Addie McFarland for the Guardians. McFarland with her 8th point on the night for the Guardians, 51-31. Roadrunners on top. Keep in mind, folks, we will be live tomorrow as Zerby steals it from Williams. Zerby goes down. She's going to try to put it up and in. It's going to be no good. They're going to say that Williams got a ball on it, so Zerby actually grabs the ball back, puts it, lays it up and in for an easy 2 points. Abby Zerby with her first points of the night for the Guardians, 51-33, 5 minutes and 31 seconds left. Harrington with the ball. Harrington being guarded by McFarland inside to Uranga. Uranga, wow. Angelica Uranga, a left-handed air shot that just scoots right in. Great job by Uranga. Uranga looking to be our Deemer's glass man of the game. As Prince puts it up for the Guardians, no good. Here's Harrington. Harrington now to Williams. Williams now to her left. Back to her right, spins. Sends it over to Bain. Bain now drives. Bain puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound McFarland. McFarland now to Zerby. Zerby temporarily gets a hand from Uranga. Now back into Zerby. Zerby's going to bring it. She's going to methodically bring it over that time stripe. Tries to work off a screen from Prince. Zerby now inside to Prince. Prince puts it up and in off the glass. Actually not off the glass. It wasn't off anything. Williams with the rebound. Roadrunner with the ball. We're going to get a block on Hernandez, and that's going to be Hernandez's third personal. That's going to be the second team of the quarter. Roadrunners with a 20-point lead as Sosi and Francisco checking in for the Roadrunners, as well as McClanahan and Blunden checking in for the Guardians. Harrington with the ball for the Runners. Harrington spins, brings it over. Harrington on the far side. Now she pushes it into Francisco. Francisco now dishes it off to Thomas. That's going to be good. Sammy Thomas, 2 points for the Runners. Here comes Zerby. 55-33, Roadrunners on top. Zerby over to Blunden. Blunden driving the lane, back to Zerby at the top of the key. Zerby tries to push it into McFarland. Blunden now with it. Blunden over on the far side looking to get it back to Zerby. Now she sends it to Prince. Prince, about a 9-foot jumper. That's going to be no good. Francisco with the rebound. Forward to Harrington. Harrington forward to Williams. Williams, three-pointer, no good. McFarland with the rebound for the Guardians. Now McFarland slows it up a little bit. Brings it across the time stripe. As we have a final as Ganado, as that is going to be McFarland putting up 2 points as Ganado. The Hornets defeat the Seton Catholic Sentinels 34-32. Folks, we're going to whistle a timeout. We're going to go back and talk about this one a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and take a break. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and 1,000.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station.
Welcome back to Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com as Harrington puts up a quick 2 points for the Roadrunners as Zerby's going to bring down the ball, 57-35. As Harrington intercepts it again, and Harrington brings it down. She backs it off. gives it to Williams. Williams going to put up another three-pointer, and that's going to be a Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot, Bailey Williams. And Bailey Williams has the absolute hot hand tonight. As Guardians ball, it's going to be Blunden. As we're going to look real quick at the pool play and see if we have any finals in, as some of these girls' games have gone live. Monument beats Ben Franklin 92-38. Sholo beats Florence 44-22. As we're going to get another Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot from Bailey Williams, as I'm pretty sure they're releasing the brackets Saturday, and those first-round games will be the 18th. The ball goes into Prince. Prince puts it up and in. No good. Prince gets on a rebound. Prince puts it back up and in. Aubrey Prince. 2 points. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it as well. The Shola Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide and iTalk106.7.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back to Shola Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk106.7.com. As the Holbrook Roadrunners come down, and none other than Bailey Williams hits another three-point shot. And so the Roadrunners on top 66-37 as Angelica, no, that was Francisco. Maya Francisco goes to dribble it, no good. And ALA comes down, it goes to the hands of Prince, it's knocked loose. We have a forward pass to Francisco. Francisco, easy, puts it up and in, 2 points. As we're going to whistle, we're going to timeout. This is Shola Forge. Let's look at that three again of Williams. We're just going to go ahead and keep it here as a 30-second timeout. Let's see if we can get the replays. Here's the three-pointer from Williams. Another Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot as we have a 68-37 lead, which I believe we have a running clock for 18 seconds, then it goes back to normal time. So we're going to go ahead and keep it here. And folks, look forward for the bracket release as we'll see where these Roadrunners wind up after this. They're calling it pool play. They used to call it play-in, so it's being called something different. But nonetheless, ALA with 8 points in this quarter, but the Roadrunners, man, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, matching their total as Holbrook puts in a marathon of Roadrunners to end this ball game. For those of you who don't know, a marathon of Roadrunners is a group of Roadrunners. Guardians, I don't think there's a plural because their mascot's a lion, so a Guardian would be like the Pride, not sure. Ball forward as Thomas goes for it, but Thomas loses it. Now it's Otley with the ball. Otley tries to throw it forward. Now it's going to be gathered in by Canes. Canes to Otley. Otley kisses it off the glass. Evelyn Otley, 2 points for the Guardians. 38 seconds left, 68-39. Roadrunners with the ball, and that's going to go to Thomas. No good. Otley with the rebound. Otley throws it to Begay of the Roadrunners. Now it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay. As Otley rebounded it, she tried to throw it forward, and Begay was forward, and Begay was right there to intercept the ball. So it will be out of bounds on the Guardians. It will be Roadrunner ball. 22 seconds left. Inbound is now to Bain. Bain left, right. As Bain gives it back to Begay, I believe. Begay drives, no good. As Zerby with the rebound. Zerby forward left. Zerby drives, kicks it over to Otley. That's going to fall to the ground and be no good. Bain's going to pick it up. Excuse me, Begay's going to pick it up as we're going to get out of bounds, and the game is going to be over with. Your final tonight, 68-39 in favor of the Holbrook Roadrunners. Coach Perkins and his squad with a monster victory over the ALA West Foothills Guardians, and we're going to go ahead and go right to our post-game show. Our post-game show tonight is going to first feature our Deemer's Glassmen of the game. Need glass for your home and business? Call Deemer's Glass. Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside, 1-888-GLASSMEN. And Maya Francisco, number 20, with 14 on the night, is going to be your Deemer's Glassman of the game. However, we are hopefully going to be joined by our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Get your windshield repaired by the experts. Let's see if we can get her over here. As she's acknowledged us, so she knows she's coming. So as the Holbrook Roadrunners showing a bit of class as they get over here and are going to, shake hands with the scorekeeper. And I am going to be joined by our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Erin. She's asking me my name. Get your windshield repaired by the experts. And so I am joined by Bailey Williams. I got to ask you about the three-point shot. One thing I've always said, as I've been around White Mountains for 20 years, is when the Roadrunners get hot in this gym, they cannot miss, and that was you tonight. Yeah. Talk about what went through your head and putting those three-pointers up, because they weren't all wide open. You were pressured on a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, when I was, growing up, my brother and my family told me, you have to be confident in what you're doing, especially in threes. Just let it play through and just follow through with your shot.
Talk about the play of some of your teammates tonight. Particularly, I know she doesn't necessarily score the most points, but when I call the game, I say Channing Harrington so much.
Yes.
Talk about her play tonight.
Channing's an amazing player. She's an overall good player. I love the way she plays, and she makes the plays, honestly, and she's really good ball handler, and I just love the way she plays. She plays really smart, and she has a lot of, potential in her, and I just love her as a player.
Well, unofficially, 26 points tonight's for you, and that's great. Celebrate the win, but now we got to move on in the playoffs, and most likely you guys are going to have to go on the road. Does it even matter who you play, or is it all about the Roadrunners and their team?
I think it's just about our confidence and how we come into the game and how we start it. And I just tell the girls that before every game, just have confidence in your shot and, just play relaxed and comfortable. It's part of the game.
A lot of you girls have been here. Looks like your team's taking a picture. We need to get you over to join them. So, yeah. But Coach Perkins giving you guys his approach. So as you guys move forward, I'm sure he's going to have some words of wisdom for you. But Bailey Williams, unofficially 26 points tonight. Congratulations on being our player of the game. Congratulations on moving forward to the playoffs. I hope we get to see you again, but if we don't, good luck to you and good luck to your team. Go join your team and enjoy this victory.
Thank you, sir.
And that is Bailey Williams, our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game from Holbrook High School, Munoz Gym, Budenholzer Court. We appreciate her joining us as she's going to get into the pictures, because you can't have the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game not involved in the team pictures. Most likely the last home game for these Roadrunners. So, folks, we're going to go ahead and go off for 22 or so hours. We're going to come back tomorrow night live from Winslow High School, where the Alchsay Falcons are going to take on the Winslow Bulldogs, the boys game, over at Petronovich Gymnasium off Route 66, around the corner from Standing on the Corner. Your final tonight from Holbrook, 68-39, as the Holbrook Roadrunners defeat the American Leadership Academy West Foothills Guardians by a score of 68-39. 68-39, Roadrunners on top. We appreciate you joining us. We appreciate all our sponsors. We'll go down them one more time. Sholo Ford, Ace Hardware, Honda Ski and Outdoor, Northline Pioneer College, Summer Regional Medical Center, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Allegro of Sholo, and Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Folks, thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow night. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pinetop and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airways, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airways is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.